Okay. Hello, dear friends. Let's see YouTube. We do not have anyone here. The participants are 0. Okay, only 0 people. Yanghaiying is running out of heat from YouTube. And what is your YouTube channel? My YouTube channel, suddenly we got 10 people immediately join in. My YouTube channel is yanghaiying, yanghaiying. You can see both simultaneously. Yanghaiying, my name, Yang Haiying. Hello, dear friends. Okay, let me see what we get from YouTube. That's a little bit messy, my room, right? Okay. Mhm. And I will flip the camera so that we both see. Actually, if you see the other side, it's actually not a very bad idea. We have Teddy here. How are you? So good to see you. I am still alive. I a little bit lost my voice because of the traveling. I came back from Minnesota, Minneapolis, and the very week I went to China. So there is not a weekend resting. I came back on Monday or Saturday, and then Sunday, and then Friday, I went to China. I went back to Beijing. So, so it was quite tight. How was the trip? The trip was wonderful. It was for some family matter. So our family get together every single day. I could spend time with my family, and I didn't go visit any place. And it's a trip of going home to do family things. No traveling, no tourist. And I have done some video of tourist, but it's mostly I need to buy a pair of new pants or something going to my local place, the place where I go all the time. So it's like going home to be at home, not travel, not doing anything. Do I make any sense? And in comparison, I feel this trip is one of the best. And the true sense of getting connected with family, and that is so good, so very good. Okay, how are you? I am good. I've loved your Beijing video. So very interesting. It is very interesting. I didn't go back home for 5 years. And usually every year I go back to China in summertime. So there are something different. This time I went with my spring break. So I have 1 week time to go back to China. So it's only 1 week and it's springtime. And at this time of the year in Beijing, it's the blossom of trees. There is pollen. There is like cotton flower everywhere. And I think that is the reason I feel I lost my voice. I have a lot of good things coming back. I came back with beautiful books, beautiful tea. My brother gave me this tea. And the packaging is so beautiful. I have made this tea, and this is lotus leaf tea, lotus flower, 荷叶茶, and it's at home. We tried it, and it was fragrant. The whole house was fragrant. It's so good. I love it very much. Where did I go? I went to Beijing. Is there a place you go every time you visit, like food-wise or anything like that? And this time we went to one restaurant for 5 days, every day, the same restaurant, because it's close to us and the food is not expensive. It's a family time, so we are we do not need to be fancy. So we go to the same place, and there are some places every year I go back to Beijing. I must go. One of the must go is bookstore. I need to get back these calligraphy copybooks. See, each character is designed, and I have a lot of these books and inkstone, ink stick, and Chinese painting brush. And I feel that this is the opportunity to get it. So every time I go to China, I must, if there is only one place to go, then it's a bookstore and Chinese art supply. If there are two places I go, this place and maybe some shopping place, such as Uniqlo, such as Muji. There is no Muji in America. It's all closed. So there are a lot of things of Muji, and Uniqlo has more products. What else do I go? And the art museum I go. So this time I went there also. Yeah. Do I answer you? Where did you go? I went to Beijing. Yes. Okay, let's see. I love your video. There's no more question from TikTok. Yeah. What are your next plan for travel? Will you ever visit Australia again? Next travel, summertime. I will not say the country, but summertime, I will be traveling. And you will see, you will be surprised. Maybe surprised, maybe not surprised. And the usual old stuff. Summertime, I will be traveling. I have no plan to go to Australia so far. Yes. Okay, I'm traveling this summer too. So good. Yeah, it seems so good. Yes, it is good. Okay, let's see. This is the YouTube. Let's see what we have from YouTube. I've loved your Beijing video. Thank you. It must have been nice to be home. It is very nice. How do you deal with long flight? I was scared of flying, that every time I board a plane, it feels like torture. Why do you feel torture? I understand it. Maybe because of the confined place. I know one person. When I lived in Australia, an old lady went to Australia to see her son. And from UK to Australia, the the whole flight is 24 hours. And this old lady does not want to go to toilet, does not want to go to airplane toilet. So for 24 hours, she would sit there, do not eat, do not drink, and go through these 24 hours. So it is quite a torture. And for me, it is not a fun thing to take plane. But this time, for some reason, there is still not so many people traveling between China and San Francisco, Beijing and San Francisco. So there are enough seats for me, double seats or even triple seat, so that I can sleep. I watch a cartoon movie and then sleep there. So it's relatively quite comfortable. I could sleep all the way. I watch a movie and sleep all the way. And that's it. And maybe you are afraid of taking flight because it's dangerous, right? That it's a mentality thing. Just you feel scared. There's nothing, not very much you can do to change that mindset. Just the truth is that there is less chance that you get an accident in the airplane than in daily life, I feel. Okay, how do you deal with long flight? So this time is quite bearable. It's quite comfortable. So I just do not eat, do not drink, and stay there. No move, no eating. Then your stomach does not have too much pressure. Do not feel difficult to digest. I think one thing important is to control our stomach. We do not have that much appetite. So drink something, drink a cup of tea, coffee, hot water, liquid things. That is good. Love learning of other country and culture. Yes, it's very interesting. How lovely to catch you live. It's early Sunday morning in Europe. Hello, I'm 24 years old. Could you be my wife? Oh, maybe my granddaughter could be your wife. Oh, that's. I hope you are having a nice night. Your video bring me so much joy. You once mentioned a Chinese female writer. I couldn't find her name and don't remember the video. I have several writers. Now I will write it down. Okay, this one is for Laura. Fang Fang, 池力. Oh, not 池力. If you search these two names, maybe I will write in Chinese, Fang, 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 Fang. Oh, sorry. Fang, Fang. No, not this Fang, Fang. Fang, Fang. If you search this name, Fang, Fang, and 池力, 池力. Oh, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 池力. These two authors, I love them. They are very talk about the normal people's story, and there is something so deep, profound, and encouraging. Are you still practicing your French? Yes, not so much. summertime, I will practice because I have no choice. What do you do with your kitty when you are on a trip? We give kitty to friends, and also our little Gugu is we used to give to animal care, some animal hotels. So they live in a very confined place for 1 week, 2 weeks. Now we just let Gugu outside. Sometimes we have people to feed, but they are already adopting. Gugu is adopting many families in the neighborhood. So Gugu is the boss, and Gugu knows how to live. We used to worry. Now, no need. She can have her food, she can have her bed, and she can choose whoever she wants to sleep with. So Gugu is the boss. It's a semi-indoor, semi-outdoor cat. Okay, you look beautiful. Thank you. Your hair has gotten so long. Yes, and I actually want to cut my hair. The day, one friend said, and also this time I go to Beijing, not so many people have white hair, and this white hair or silver hair reminds me old. You go to the bus, and people are polite, very courteous and polite, give seat to you, and just every single time reminds you that you are old. And the people I know, they are all surprised to see my silver hair, to see my white hair. It makes me a little bit embarrassed that, and they say, oh, it looks too old. It looks old. Anyway, I am still keeping it, but it's just a cultural difference, And Chinese people are now pay a lot of attention to the living standard is high, and wear beautiful clothes, dye hair, good makeup. It's very pretty, and it's like when I was young, I always feel that I am ugly, and going back to Beijing this time reminds me again that oh, I am so not good looking. Oh yeah, it put me in my home place that I know who I am. Yes, in other country, you get the idea. I do not need to say more about that. Yeah, let's see. Oh, it's a beautiful long. It's beautiful long. Okay, let's see. On YouTube, what we have. Learn Chinese. Hello, do you think it will be easy to learn Chinese as a Turkish and English speaker? And is China a good country to live as a teacher? It is not easy to learn Chinese. It's not easy to learn any language, and especially Chinese. But learning Chinese speaking is much easier, and people are very open. So it's a fun experience. I would suggest, I would encourage you to open up your mind and learn something, and do not aim too high to reach to a writing level, to reach to a communication level that completely understand. No, enjoy the fun, enjoy every step of it. And it is very fun to learn Chinese. And is China a good country to live as a teacher? I think it is. And And from what I have learned, I have heard, it paid well, and China's living standard is high, but the salary is low, is still relatively inexpensive. And another thing, China is very, very, very safe. Very, very, very safe. And the car you do not lock, usually there is no problem. If you are following the rule, if you are not trying to break something, if you do not have a special intention, you just want to live a life there, it is very, very safe. Very safe. And hello, do you think it will be okay? Best way to learn Mandarin to speak? Best way to learn any language is to live in that place and use it as a way of life. You are beautiful and pure, Haiying, on the inside and outside. This is very encouraging. Thank you. Okay. And Fang Fang Chili, hello, do you still make dyed silk art? I am thinking, especially because of my hair, I want to dye some silk scarf. I think I have some. Let me find it. I do have. Yeah. So these are tie-dye silk scarf, especially in springtime. When you have a yellow clothes, you get yellow hair tie. And if you have purple clothes, you can get a purple dye. And this is a silk painting. Yeah, these are paintings, and can tie my hair of different color, and they are relatively small. I do this kind of small tie-dye in a small one, good for hair tie. And springtime have some of these very flowy, beautiful color. It's good. And tie-dye or this kind of silk painting, the color is very romantic, very light and interesting. I love it. Is it good to unite? It's so good to reunite with your family, your root. It makes me happy you had a good time. It was a long 5 year. Love all around. Yes, it is good. Good evening. I recently bought a Learn Chinese book and was wondering if you have heard of the immersion conversation videos. I've listened a lot of these for Japanese bit. Immersion. I work at an immersion language school. I was a teacher of Burmese immersion language model, language teacher. So immersion is my thing. Yes. No translation from beginning is the target language. That's a good way to go if you totally empty yourself and ready to learn it. If you had one piece of advice to give us, what would it be? If I have one piece of advice to give, that is, live your life. Because I do not know where this question comes from. And live your own life. Nobody else really matters. Be yourself. Live your life. You are more important or same important as anybody else. Do I make any sense? I would love to see more calligraphy from you. I will do more calligraphy, definitely. I have all these books, and we can use the same book together. I sell it on my Ichi shop. I sell it on my TikTok shop, so that you can have the exact book, the exact words, and these are beautiful, very good, very well organized words. And I bought some of this book because I know it's important to have a good reference, to have a good reference. And that is it. It's on my Ichi shop. Okay, let's see what else we have. You have such a wonderful fashion sense. Oh, yeah. And now in Beijing, fashion is a big thing. I saw a lot of video and saw a lot of people very, very fashionable. And a lot of senior people trained to be fashion model. And it's a big thing. It's a big career thing. It's very pretty. Okay, let's see. What else? I would love to see more calligraphy video. Oh, I'm a little bit behind. Let me try. No, don't cut it. Okay. I was thinking the other day I saw one video, one comments, and when my hair was this length, and one friend said, "Oh, your hair looks cute like that. Maybe I will trim a little bit." You know, your hair grow long, and it lose its strength. It needs to be taken care a little bit. So far, I have not yet thinking about it. Do you believe souls are real, or are we just our brains? This is kind of beyond my scope of knowledge. Soul and brain, I have never put my thought on it, so I have no opinion on it. I think if we can make the best of our brain, we are good enough. It's already important. There must be something deeper behind. If you would like to explain, I will ponder about it. If just like that, I have no idea what this question is about. Hello, dear friends. You look healthy. Tell us, please, how you take care of your health. How I take care of my health. You do not take care of your health. It's not difficult. Once you build a habit, things becomes easy. For example, I have already have this habit, so everything is becoming natural. And if you have a habit that you like to eat too much of one thing, the problem is that you like to eat too much of that thing. Or if you have a habit of not moving, the problem is that you do not want to move. I like to move. I like to go to swim, not because I want to be healthy. It's because it makes me comfortable. I like to eat what I eat because it makes me comfortable. Do I make any sense? Build a good habit is more important than searching for something right every day. Do I make any sense? I am sorry. This question is a little bit big scale. So eat what your body needs and sleep what your body needs. I do not like to sleep. I dislike sleep. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Safety is one of the primary reasons I want to move to China. Yes, China is very safe. Chinese people are very trusting and trustworthy. I am not moving there anytime soon, but I will try to teach myself. Yes, and there is something, it's like in any country, when you open up your heart, people to people are good. Between people are people. When you see the trueness, not the political benefit, not the political strategy, or not those things, people are good. Here in the US, China seems over surveilled and unforgiving to young people who aren't strong students. Maybe this is not true. Unsurveilling, China seems unsurveilling and unforgiving to young people. It's not because Chinese are more mean. It's purely because of the competition, the population. You compare with the space. You compare with the opportunity. Then you kind of understand why people working so hard. If you do not work that hard, there is so much less chance to prosper. Do I make any sense? We cannot compare when someone have food, have all the condition, with the people who struggling to have those. The distribution of wealth is not the same. Do I make any sense? And if you do not work hard, you can still survive. Okay, there are some benefit in China. My age, I go to park, I do not need to pay. I take bus, I do not need to pay. Age over 60, the bus, all the parks are free. The public transportation bus are free. And only metro, only subway, you need to pay. But people, if you're retired, you do not need to be rushed. You do not take, you take less of the subway. You take bus, and the bus is so well connected. Yeah, there are a lot of benefit, and the retirement salary, it increase, and people can live, at least in the city, people live a good life, a very comfortable life, and things are less expensive comparing with here. Do I make any sense? And also, the Chinese people have a strong sense of competitiveness, I think. Yeah. Okay. Your hair is so long. Haiying, how do you deal with our depression? How do we deal with our depression? What depression? Economic depression or mental depression? What is that depression? What is your favorite color? I like harmonious color. I do not have one color that I particularly like. And I like to make color. If this with this, it does not go well. If purple, a little bit pink, blue make purple, I like this kind of harmonious color, not one single color. That is so cool. Would you consider making some immersion Chinese video of different difficulty level? So, oh yes, watch my video. The very last one is an immersion. So I went to the park and chat with my sister. So I was thinking her voice is a little bit like me, and we chat with low voice. I told her, she knows that I make video. I say maybe we can make video together. We just chat daily things, and I put a microphone to record. So you will see, and if you are interested, maybe I will chop that video, make it into 2 or 3 minutes, and then explain a little bit, and those kind of video, no English, pure Chinese. If needed, I will do some editing to add up the English one. I have a lot of them. And some intermediate in others would probably listen to that every day. That's a great idea, Rachel. And for that, I will particularly make for you. And you are my moderator. Yes, you are very special. Yes, I also have a Chinese writing book that assume no prior Chinese knowledge. Their first recommendation was to find a good reference. Yes. Oh, on soul question. I guess I am wondering if you think it's possible to create AI that is actually alive. Can we create true intelligence? With my intelligence, this question is definitely beyond me. This question is beyond me. We use AI to write report card. We use AI to get some to help us to write something, to generate some idea. That's the limitation I use, and I have not yet reached to that level. There will be philosophers who knows better than this question is beyond me. I'm sorry. AI can only be alive if it tricks us into becoming slave and then uses our creative power for its own purpose. Okay, no comment on that. I ask because in previous video you seem hostile towards the idea of AI. Do I? Hostile. I need to check dictionary. What is hostile? Do I look connected to hostile? Let me check dictionary. What is hostile? Hostile. Google Translate. Hostile. 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 敌对. No. I use AI. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I read a book about food binding recently. Could you please talk about your thoughts about that tradition? Were you grandmother feet bound, for example? This is something this is something very interesting, and please excuse me if this hurt you. There was one when I was in university, and the professor told us one story. There was one American professor just fascinated by the Chinese bonding, food bonding, and went to China to get the clothes for bonding and spent his whole life to study it. And our whole class was just disgusted by this. It is part of history that is quite far away from my generation. My grandmother had it, but it's half. And she was at the age that started, but she wants to be independent. So it was not completely. So comparing with other people, with other women, she has a relatively larger feet, but still it was bound. It is something, yeah. It is something that, because it does not have a direct relation with me, so I never thought about it. I really did not think about it. It's beyond my knowledge and also beyond my interest. Yeah. Why do you dislike sleep? I like sleeping while I am sleeping, but avoid it while I'm awake. There are so many things to do while awake. I do not like sleep because I feel sleeping is dead. Yeah, you cannot do anything. It's just, I know this is very wrong, and everyone criticizes me. But yeah, but still, nobody has changed my thought. I just do not like to sleep. I want to not to sleep. I do not like, but I sleep very, very well. And the other day I went to doctor, just the annual body check. And she asked, "Do you sleep well?" I said, "Recently I did not sleep very long." She said, "You need to go to doctor to see." And then my husband said, "You do not have any problem of sleeping. You sleep the whole night through." I do not, because I do not have, do not like to sleep. So I do not have struggle of trying to sleep. So it becomes a natural thing. I exhaust myself and then I sleep, and then I sleep very well. The good thing of not caring. Why do you dislike? Haiying, I love this woman. Hope everyone. Okay, let's see if we have something from TikTok. Oh, we do have something from TikTok. I sending you so much love, light, and blessing. Okay, no question from TikTok. Bella Sun Shi. Thank you so much, Bella Sun Shi. Oh, thank you. What advice do you have for people who are dealing with insecurity? I think maybe you, instead of feeling insecure, make yourself comfortable and secure. Find a secure place and then look for the reason of insecurity. What do I mean? If going to a party make you feel insecure, then come back to home with warm bed, with good food, with a cup of tea, tisane, a cup of coffee, and you are in the most comfortable stage of yourself, and think why you do not feel secure. What is the reason of insecure when you do not feel secure? Maybe because it's a party. Nothing wrong with you, because the party are talking about things that has nothing to do with you. Maybe because of the job. You are working a job beyond your capacity, right? Maybe you should change a job. Or maybe you are with people who are very good looking. Don't make friends with good looking people, with ordinary people, with you and I. So try to think, what is the reason of those insecurities? Job, life, or family, or friends, the surrounding or the place. If that place make you feel insecure, don't go to that place, right? If a shop make you feel insecure because it's expensive, it's pretty people go there, go to another shop, right? Go to your local cheap shop, or go to an expensive shop that is fitting to your expense level. Do I make any sense? This is so shallow, what I am saying. Yeah. Another, have you, I love you, always comfortable. How are your trees in your garden? Are they bearing fruit? Yes, yes. Cherry is starting, Buddha hand, and yeah, everything. Plum, everything is bearing fruits. They are doing very well. My family take care of it. Another question on living in China: is it possible to find houses with large plot of land in a small or medium-sized city, or do most people living in apartment? I do not know that. If you live in the city, mostly people live in apartment. And in the countryside, maybe it's not so convenient. As far as I know, everyone lives in apartment. And China is very much urbanized. And countryside is not so convenient. Maybe if you have a whole load of money, you can buy or you can find some place, but it may not be so convenient, not so livable. Awesome. I will watch that. Thank you. Hi, Haiying and everyone. So happy to make it to the live. Hello from Norway. People I've talked to about AI development often say that no one knows what they are doing. They are just trying random things and see what works. No AI developer has a deep understanding of AI. That's their business. Do you think you would like living forever and seeing how the world change? No, that will be too selfish. I do not want to live forever. I want to live to a certain age. I know everyone have a certain age. I do not want to live forever. I do not. And for the people who want to live forever, I feel no comments. No comments. Let's just talk about. We use the resource. I think maybe in America, we always think the resource is unlimited. It's not possible. Something can grow unlimited. That is cancer, right? Everything has a limit. Our water, our land, our air, our food, our space, there is limit. And we live to the age we can enjoy life. Beyond that, it's not good. Until a certain age, what we should do is to prepare exit, to prepare our exit, to actively prepare our exit. Get rid of the debt, get rid of the stuff, live a clean life, get rid of the trouble that we give to other people. When you are old, you need people to take care of you. You need to no, I do not want to live forever. And see how the world changes. That is beyond me. How the world change. I live my life. That is beyond me. I do not mind how it changed. Haiying, do you like sheep? Why do you ask that? I do not have a particular, do not have anything particular like or dislike. It's just a word so far. That's because that's because he fetishizes it as an outsider. Of course, it's offensive. Most times, I'm not in the mood to make art. It makes me feel like I'm not an artist. I think I have emotion block. Any advice? I have. Everyone who do painting have this to make art. You get tired. You eat a certain food. You cook a certain food. You get tired. Make some change. Give yourself a break. Art. There are many ways of creative expression. Take picture, read book, to nourish from inside, to get to go to museum, to go to shop, to see pretty designs. When you load enough inspiration, desire, it naturally will come. It's just a question of time. Do I make any sense? What do you think about the ban on TikTok from the United States? Oh, I have never thought about it, actually. My life, I can live my life with it or without it. It's a political thing, which if there is no Facebook, we can live. If there is no YouTube, we can live. If there is no TikTok, we can still live. If there is no, let the people, it's grandma's thing, 是奶奶管的事儿. It's other people's business. If TikTok gone, there will be other things coming up. Hello from New York. What is your favorite meal? And would you ever make a recipe video for it? My favorite meal, soup. Is that what you mean? Or dinner? My favorite meal is vegetable, stir-fried vegetable, maybe with some meat, but green vegetable. That's something I love. Green leaf vegetable. I have done. If not thousands, at least hundreds of those videos, stir-fry vegetable and stew vegetable, all this. That make perfect sense. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I think I will try to finish here and no more question. Okay. Would you ever move back to Beijing? So far, my family is here. Why do I move back to Beijing? No, no plan. So far, no plan. Okay, let's see here. If you could eliminate one problem from the world, what would it be? Ooh, that's a good question. Eliminate one problem. Maybe talking too loud. I do not like people talking loud. That is one problem. You go to, yeah, if people can talk not too loud, and this is actually doable, I think. Yeah. It's just helping the world, a big thing. It's too big. It's suddenly pop up my mind. If we can make people talk nicely and not like motivational speaker, not like people fighting, that will be good. Okay, what is your favorite meal? Hello. How do you think one should start self-learning Chinese? I think learning to listen, write, and read is more important than learning to speak, because I won't have anyone to speak to. So I will not be. I just feel that it is too difficult, and you will be. It's very hard to keep it on. The best way to learn is to leave that language. I learned French with evening school, paid school, no use. Only when I went to France, live in that country, I can speak it. Yeah, when it is a subject, very difficult, and it does not stay. When it is live, it stays. Able to develop that skill to be good degree, I might as well spend that time and energy developing other language skills. I think so. Maybe you develop other language skills, something that is more reachable, and take and take Chinese learning as learning Chinese in a deeper sense. The Chinese words writing, and each word has so many meanings, and you can learn not by speaking, but digging the root of Chinese, which is very, very interesting and very fun. Use it another way. Do not plan to learn Chinese as a practical way of usage, but learn it as a research, as a discovery, as a fulfillment of your curiosity. Okay, I think my family is preparing meal. I am about to go, and I would like to live forever because I want to see how cities change and see my future bloodline. But mainly, I would like to travel the world with my dog without feeling pressure to hurry with my life. Good one, good one. Are we in the right Zoom? Are we in the right Zoom? Bonjour, comment ça va? Très bien. Okay, okay. Are we in the right? Are you married? Is this a question or a question? Yes. How long you and your husband married for? Oh, I already lost count. Our children are that big already. Yes, many, many, many years. Many, many, many years. Love and smile from Nevada. We've been married a very long time. Thank you very, very much. I love you. Yeah. And this time, I do have in Beijing, there was one, someone came to me and said, your hair is so good because it's silverly shining. It's not white. Oh, that makes me so happy. It's shining. Bye-bye, friends. I love you. I really do. Do. Goodbye. Bye. The tea is wonderful. Look at this beautiful packaging. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry. I didn't tighten it. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, the table is soft. Anyway, instead of making further mistake, I do not know sun sign. Losing weight, eat less, exercise more. Maybe. Yeah. 再见. Yeah. If you have energy, it's all about the energy. You have more in than out, then you gain weight. If you have less in, more out, then you lose weight. Substitute teach at Auckland College in Michigan, a drawing class. No, I have never done that. Did you ever substitute teach? No, I have never done that. Bye. My birthday is in summertime. My name is yanghaiying. 再见，我是杨海英，杨海英，再见。Never been to Michigan. Never been there. I want to.